Hey everybody, it's me, Remy the Comic Book Poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. As you can see, I've got two delicately wrapped packages that are a pickup from Mercari, and my first pickup from somebody that I know quite well and has seen me do embarrassing things on the internet. So to see what I've got in these boxes, we'll have to check it out after this. Alright, we'll do the Mercari box first, only because I can remember what's in it. So if you remember way back at the beginning of the year, I posted all of the books that were on my hunt list, and I found one on Mercari that had a couple of first appearances that were just too good to pass up. I like the packaging in a folded over medium mailer. Alright, so I've been hunting first appearances or quick first cameos of a couple of people, and you can see this is packaged brilliantly in this box that there's a lot of bubble wrap, and then it's just a single book that is sandwiched between some more bubble wrap. So this is a book that has an early Spider-Gwen appearance, a very early Jane Foster as Thor appearance, and a few more that I can't remember, but those are the two reasons I was primarily looking for this book. Oh, and we have a nice card, which that's a nice touch from Mercari. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. But this is Hawkeye versus Deadpool, number 0. So it's Jerry Duggan's run. So looking quite nice, that spine. Quite lovely. The corners are looking pretty good. And if there are other first appearances that I forgot about, then I'll make note of it somewhere here in the text. This second box is from a Californian that has seen me do things online that I don't want to speak of anymore. But he's seen my... he's a big fan of my NWO Comics Immortal Biggie Shack Bangers impression. And then he was also in a stream where I might have eaten some playing cards for money, some Batman cards, I think. So I'm terrified to see what WeaponX put in here. But you can say, heard you like sucking on these, enjoy. I'm terrified, y'all. I almost made this joke about, I wonder if he would send me a bag of dicks. So that's going up there right next to Betty White. Sorry, Helvetica and Spider-Man 300 to put a bag of dicks up there with you, but that's fucking classic WeaponX. And there's a book in the back. It's a Den of Geek 2022 preview. So I'll take that. But I picked up a couple of things from him one night when he was selling in the Madhouse, and there's one book in particular in here that I definitely should not own, and I think we as collectors can make note of time to time that there are books that we just shouldn't have. And my list might be unnecessarily longer than others because I don't know a whole hell of a lot about a whole hell of a lot. But I'll show that book off last. So we got a note to go with our bag of dicks. So Poser, thanks for the support. Hope you enjoy the books, WeaponX. And I have my first WeaponX sticker, which is going to proudly go on the short boxes here behind me. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm going to cheat and I'm going to look for the one book that I know I shouldn't have. And it's that one. So I'll talk about that one last. But I was on picking up all kinds of random things spree. So you'll see that some of these books have things in common. Some of them do not. So there were probably lots that I bought as part of bought these in lots. I probably bought these in lots and just can't remember how they were organized. But from Bendis's New Avengers run, you have number 59. Probably bought that because there was a Spider-Woman on the cover, and you know how I feel about her. X-Men Regenesis, number 23, because I'm filling all kinds of random X-Men runs. I'm falling more and more in love with the Hulk. So this is Marvel Edge, Cutting Edge, the Hulk, number 1. I've got a couple of this now. So I like this a lot. X-Men The Year of the Mutants Collector's Preview. That I don't think there's anything super specky or special about that book, but I like it. Because it showcases a lot of my X-Men that I'm in love with. We got The Coming of the Avengers. It's thick. It's not quite a square bound, but it feels like it. So The Coming of the Avengers, number 1. Uncanny X-Men 469. Good old Chris Claremont story. Peolus, Patolus. And then the last book, there are a couple of people who I will say whenever they put up something mystery on one of their auctions, you do not pass. J1, easily one of those people. WeaponX, it's also one of those people because I bulked on a mystery box that was... that ended up having like an Ultimate Fallout 4 for like $130 before it took the huge spike, and I kind of am kicking myself for not picking that up. So when he put this up, I want to say it was something like $45. I was like, oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. It was $45 to $60, and here's the book that was inside. That again, if you saw my most recent unboxing from New to Collects, where I picked up a slabbed book from this series. I got Star Wars number 1, y'all. First print in a newsstand that you can look at the spine and see it's well loved. But this is a book with all of the Star Wars stuff that is constantly going up. Is getting more and more love. So this is going to be one of those books that maybe you have to pry from my cold dead hands when I'm dead. Or my kids will find it in a short box and be like, I don't know what Star Wars is. Here, take that for $1 in a garage sale. But super excited to pick these things up. I'm still a big fan of the Bag of Dicks. But thank you so much. Y'all should definitely give my man, WeaponX, the Comic Monkey, a follow. All of his information is in the description down below. But let me know what you think. Maybe the next time you all see me live in an auction, I'll eat a bag of dicks. And as always, y'all, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.